I need to preface this first, though, by saying that I am not a jersey person.
Mhm.
I have the worst jersey opinions ever. Like, some people are like factoring in like color balances and then also like history of teams and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, if I look at it and I think it's nice, then it's a good jersey. So I will say I'm not, overly, you know, too crazy about jerseys in general. I'm not like a huge jersey person. That being said, I feel very strongly about a lot of these because simply
They're
because I do or do not like them.
you're
So,
you're allowed to have takes. Everyone can look. I mean, these are basically fashion like items. I will say I'm glad that the league brought this back. I'm a Jersey head, as you can probably see behind me. But we will jump into this now with the Anaheim Ducks. We're gonna do it alphabetically. Liz, I'll let you take your take on this one first, because I know.
I love this jersey. I love, 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 love this jersey, and I think it's actually one of my favorites. And I mentioned that briefly, and Brady had a freak out, and I was like, wait, let's save it for the show. And part of where we differ so greatly on this is that I love white jerseys. Hot take. I think I like pretty much every team in the league's white jerseys better than their dark ones. Like Winnipeg Jets, regular jersey, like the white ones better than the dark ones. Heritage jersey, like the white ones better. Even jerseys I don't like. Chicago Blackhawks, hate the red jerseys. White jerseys, I can vibe with that. Pittsburgh Penguins, love the white jersey. San Jose Sharks, adore the white jerseys. Every team pretty much in the NHL, I like their whites better than their darks.
I'm shaking my head right now, especially you saying that you prefer the Jets white jersey over the away jersey over the home jersey. That's blasphemy.
Every time.
Our away
Absolutely.
jersey is one of the worst in the leagues, in my opinion. But anyways, I'll also mention my bias. I don't like white jerseys. I think that some are nice, some do them well, but I think that you'll notice in my opinions is that I prefer the jerseys with more color. I like black. I like darker colors. Anyways, let's actually get into this. As you said, you have them near the top. My
I
only
love the interpretation of the old logo, new colors. Love, love, love that. So
Okay,
that's kind of my thing on it.
I think that everyone has this jersey so high because the current Ducks jerseys are so ugly and so bad. Their current logo stinks. The trim on their jerseys suck. So I understand why everyone likes them. I like this jersey, but I personally would have loved to see them actually really honor the colors that they had back in the day. Um, I would have loved to see basically their old home jersey just reversed, having like the teal as the base and like the eggplant as like the striping. I think that would have looked really really cool. I don't mind this version of it, but we've seen this style of like using these colors with the old logo with the Mighty Ducks logo. But uh
Yeah, like I agree with that, and I think it's fine. I just also like a little bit of not creativity exactly, but like, going if you're going with the old logo, use the new colors, remix it, girl. Like that sounds fun to me. Like I don't mind, pulling a bit from different jerseys to make something that looks kind of nice. I like it.
okay, so where would you put this? We got to get these on we got to get on the board here.
For jersey, it goes in my top tier. But you don't like it. So
So
it
you
needs to be in the top half. For
you
me, it has to.
you say it's S tier, right?
Yes.
Okay. I on
Actually, you
my
know what? I would say hot take. I don't think any of these jerseys are actually S tier, but if I had to put some in the S tier, it's that one.
Okay, I had it on mine in C, but I am willing to go up to B at
B, I
most.
will take.
You're
B,
cool
I
with
will
B?
take.
Okay, okay.
I'm fine with it.
So Anaheim Ducks B. All right. On to the burnt orange Arizona jersey. My personal take, I really like this color. It's a really interesting color. I like that they kind of went with this kind of monotone kind or mono. I don't know exactly how to explain it. A bunch of different shades of orange on it, but I also think that the cactuses and stuff don't really stick out on the bottom. I like this
No,
one.
yeah.
I think this is in my upper echelon. I think in my tier list I have it in an A. But
I would
your
vibe with
take.
this one in an A too for sure. I love the colors. I just think they're a little bit more unique. Like I'm so sick of red, white, and blue jerseys. I can't deal with them anymore. They're so played out. So I love how it's just I don't know, a little bit different. I think it's a bit busy on the bottom, which
Yeah.
I've never really liked because when players like tuck their jerseys and stuff, it's like, well, there goes all of the niceness of it. That's why I like having good shoulders and things like that on a jersey because I think it's nicer. So I do think it's lacking a little bit of that, but like I like it. I like, leaning into the whole desert thing. I like using their logo because I don't love this logo as much as everyone else does, which is also a hot take, but people like it, so I'm glad they're using it.
I just think the only thing I think it loses points for is that they did this exact jersey last year, except with purple, and the purple looked
Hmm.
crazy and was insane, and I loved it.
That was so
Um,
nice.
but anyways, I think we're both good in agreement with A, so we'll leave it there.
Here she
Okay,
goes, yeah.
okay, Liz, why don't you give everyone your brutal take on the Boston Bruins Pooh Bear jersey remix? What do you think about it, Liz?
I'll give you 3 words. I hate it. I think it stinks. I hate it.
This one I am so upset with you. I cannot tell you how wrong you are. The Pooh Bear jersey is incredible. The original yellow one, beautiful. It I think the yellow was a bit abrasive, but this on a white, if I'm gonna say that, again, a guy who doesn't like the white jerseys as much, this Pooh Bear jersey, absolute S tier. Beautiful. If there's just a silly little guy on the front, he's just so. I just want to give him a little hug.
No,
But he's
he's
also
spooky
like,
looking.
oh my
I
Kate.
don't like him.
No, no, no.
Here's my beef with this jersey. I like the bottom. I think it looks kind of neat. I think the shoulder patches are ugly. I think the logo is ugly, and I like the numbers, but that's about
I'm
it. I
so
don't
upset
like the
with you.
logo at all. It's huge. It's weird. Like I don't. And again, maybe I don't have an appreciation for alternate logos and stuff like that. I think it's a hideous logo. I
It's
think it sucks.
so it's so nice, and it's nice to see something other than the winged, or so not the winged wheel, the spoked bee. But
Oh
like,
yeah, no, definitely.
I this for me, this is an S tier for me. Like this is an absolute S tier jersey.
I
Uh,
absolutely cannot allow us to put it in S tier. I know
I
how passionate you are about this one. I can't put it in S
I
tier.
I
I
will
can't.
not go lower than A. I'm sorry, I will not. I'm
Okay,
the
we
one.
can put it in A, that's fine, as long as I know that you're not satisfied, because I don't want you to be happy.
I'm not. This is
I
an
hate this jersey. I hate it. When I ranked them earlier, this got number 31 for me. I hate it.
what? That means you had one of Chicago or Detroit ahead of it.
Oh yeah, brother.
Uh, okay. Can anyone get me a new podcast co-host? I'm in searching of a new one. I think I'm
Yeah.
firing this. This is
We might be parting ways mutually.
five
Please
eps.
respect our privacy at this
We
time
got 5 episodes out of this, and that's it.
before a new onslaught of jerseys just ruined our relationship.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, now we get onto the Chicago jersey.
No.
You want to give your take first? Well,
Buffalo. Buffalo.
oh, where's where's the Buffalo jersey here? Oh, it got I don't know why it's moved back. Okay, we're doing Buffalo. Sorry,
I like buffaloes. I think it's nice.
I like Buffaloes too, but I it would have been a lot cooler had they not actually brought back the real goat head jersey as like an alternate. Because I think that kind of takes away from this one. My biggest gripe with
Yeah.
it is that the yellow and the blue are just they don't show up well on the white. Um, so in my
I
opinion,
feel like it would have been better to have another blue outline around that yellow or something, because yellow on white is awful.
it just doesn't show up, and also the actual logo itself is still white, so it just doesn't really pop that well in my opinion. And also, again, a lot of the like coolness of them bringing back the goat head is gone from because they are already bringing it back in the actual good version of this jersey. So I have this one
Yeah, no,
personally.
that's fair.
I have this one personally in like honestly, I had it in B. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, I think this is a C. But
I
what's your
would
take?
want to put it in B too. I think that this one would be nicer. Again, I don't like white shoulders. If it's a white jersey, it needs shoulder something or other. And I also like I have so many things that factor into all these different things. I also hate Buffalo's jerseys. The royal blue with that logo, I just don't think is
Uh
pretty. I
I
don't like
so
it.
beyond disagree. I think they have some of the nicest jerseys in the league.
Looks
There's
like IKEA out there, man. Like
uh,
I'm just kind of like, okay, like I
oh
don't know,
man,
not a fan. So
cry
I
about
like
it.
this jersey a lot. I like see, and I'm not, overly passionate or anything, but I think the logo is really nice. And like you said, I kind of forgot that they already brought this one back, so that's why it's like the wow factor for me is
Yeah.
probably a little bit different for you because again, my jersey history is not quite, brushed up to the degree we might like it to be, but I like it.
Okay. Oh, also, do we want to like in between, like in the tiers, rank them themselves? Also, like we
Yeah, I
can.
was thinking probably, yeah.
Okay. Do you have the Buffalo one ahead of the Ducks one? No, you don't.
No.
Okay. And as I look at them here, I think I would take the Ducks one over the Buffalo one as well. I will be putting the Pooh Bear at the front of A. I'm sorry, I have to put it above the Arizona
Hate
jersey.
this.
Is that okay with you? Are you upset?
Ugh,
Are you upset? Because I'm
yeah.
upset. I'm upset too.
I think we're
So
gonna be both upset by the end of this, so, you know what? You have that. You need a win today.
yeah, I do. I
I don't
guess
know why, I just get you do.
yeah. I think the order I have it here. Technically, next it should be Calgary, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Calgary, we get a remix of the pedestal jersey, and it's black now. um, I'll let you give your take on this one here.
I won't lose sleep over this jersey, but I don't like it. Okay, so I preferred when they're old jerseys when it was that red with the black logo and stuff like that. So I like the black, like I like it better than the white and the yellow and the red. I just find that too
Wait,
light and I don't
you
love it.
you don't like their current home jerseys?
No.
Liz, Liz, I'm like
I told you I have really bad jersey tape.
you're killing me here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I
You're
don't like
killing me
them.
here. I genuinely, like, with my whole heart, think that Calgary might have some of the nicest jerseys in the league, including their whites.
Well,
They have the nicest white jersey in the league by far.
I don't know about that. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, they're so
Well,
nice. They're
anyways,
so
no.
chef's kiss.
I like black on jerseys. I think it's sharp. I think it's nice. I just hate the bottom of this jersey. I think
Yeah,
it looks hideous. So
it's
that's why it loses all of its marks for me. I like the numbers. I like the white with the yellow around it on the black. Like I think it looks great. The red shoulder is very nice. Like the neckline, the bottom stinks and ruins the whole jersey for me.
all right. Where would you rank it? So before I give my take,
I give it like
is it
what is
above?
it?
Is
A
it
C
above
tier.
C tier?
It goes
It's
C tier for me.
so. Would you say it's below the Buffalo jersey?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think C tier is fair for this. I actually do like the jersey, but I think the pedestal thing is interesting, but I also do get why some people are like it just looks like someone made a design mistake and didn't fix it. So,
Right.
um
No, genuinely.
I think it would look really interesting if the C was actually like red. I think that would lend closer to this color palette if you just
Yeah.
kept it red and black, but
The
uh
white's pretty aggressive.
yeah, but I'm not losing sleep over it. I think C's a perfectly fine ranking for it. C for Calgary. Cool with me. Okay, on to the Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah, I'm gonna give my take first on this one. I am so goddamn sick of wordmark jerseys. I'm so sick of the like Rangers like descending like how would you describe it? Like not vertical, not horizontal, cross.
Diagonal font, like, or
Jesus, thank you.
something.
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word diagonal. I'm so done
Just
with
so
it.
cut off about all my bad opinions so far, you just
I
can't
am.
even think.
I think the Rangers are allowed to do it because they are the ones who did it. But I hate this I hate the original version of this jersey, which is just the Hurricanes white like home jerseys. I think putting canes across it is dumb. Like it reminds me of like the Bolts Tampa jersey that they had where it just said Bolts across it. Bad.
Bad.
In my opinion, this is easily one of the worst. I would put this in D, maybe even F.
Yeah,
Like
I
F.
absolutely DRF is fine with me. I am also very sick of. To me, it's lazy. Like, can't think of a good logo. Done. Letter print.
Yeah.
Ugly. I hate it. I think it stinks. The one thing I will say is that growing up, the sports team that I played for, we had Carolina Hurricanes spoof jerseys. So
Me
those
too.
gray boxes on the bottom. Anytime I have the gray box bottom, I'm like, I love this jersey.
The like
But it's just
storm.
because I'm biased. I think it sucks. I hate, and I also red jerseys. I feel like they're just I'm so done with them. So I'm automatically like, if this was like a teal jersey with a nice like clean cut letter mark, I would maybe put it a little bit higher or something. So I don't know, but letters bad, red bad, boring,
Yeah.
lazy bad.
And also the thing is, it's like it would be different if, like, for example, like I, as a Jets fan, we've clamored for them to use red, and if the Jets jersey was red, I would be excited because
Totally.
red isn't part of their like the regular like primary colors.
Exactly.
The
Yeah, yeah. No,
Hurricanes,
that's
this
totally.
this is just an away version, like sorry, a color like red version of their home jersey, which red is one of their old color. Like this just looks like they completed their set, which is brutal. So my opinion, I would be totally cool with F. I could see it maybe in D, but F is like this one, just boring, not like not original. Just yeah, I don't know. Your
Yeah,
call.
it sucks. I and I also I when we used to have a podcast that we would talk about, there's CMAC, gotta give shout out CMAC. He said this once, and I honestly like I he's like, oh, people always say this, and I hadn't real I'd never heard anyone say this, but I totally agree. It's like a good logo is one that you should be able to doodle. And I fully agree. Like when logos get too complex and weird, I don't think they're good logos at that point. I don't think if your jersey you have to look at all the small details, don't love it. And I fully
I
agree with him.
I
Like
just
Boston Bruins love, Calgary Flames love.
I my one rebuttal to that statement, I think in general, sure. My one rebuttal to that statement is the current Panthers jersey or logo is easier to draw than their old logo, but their old logo is so beyond way better.
Yeah,
With
that's a
the
good
the
point.
cat
Yeah, no,
coming at
that's
the
fair.
so that's
Yeah, the
that's
cat
my
coming out of the
rebuttal.
jersey is nice. Yeah.
But anyways, so you agree F
I
for this
would.
Canes jersey?
Yes, I would agree. And so I was just gonna say, be able to draw it, but letters to me are not a logo.
Yeah,
That's just a jersey and it's ugly.
it's boring. Okay, cool. Speaking of letters, Chicago. Um,
Bad.
bad, brutal, easily one of the worst. Um, I'll give them props for not using a racist logo for this one,
I
but
mean, the bar is on the floor, but like we'll take a win question mark if that's what we want to call it, I
yeah,
guess.
I don't really want to spend a long time on this. This is an F easily, right?
Sure. Good with me. Don't care.
All right, we have the Colorado state flag C for the Avalanche, kind of an homage to the Rockies. What is your thoughts, Liz?
I don't like it.
Whoa, me too. I actually don't like it. I think this is one
Interesting. Okay.
this is one I was excited for when the leaks were coming out, but I think that this one is boring. There's too much space under the C. It would have been cooler if they actually put the Rockies logo on it. They didn't really use the Rockies colors. The colors are weird. I don't know. I just don't really like it that much. It might look better in once they have the full kit, but like boring. Not my thing.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either. And I think like yeah, the colors are weird and I like the idea of their bottom thing there where it comes to a peak in like the
Yep.
middle-ish where it's like, oh, maybe you want to like cool, but the space distribution looks weird with the
Yeah,
logo and I just feel
absolutely.
like there's just a lot of like weirdness going on with that logo and I also find that like the lines on the shoulders and the bottom are super harsh and then the logo is very round and it's just like it doesn't work for me and it's boring. Like it's stinky. So maybe this goes against my saying of, oh, a good logo is one that you can draw because you could draw this, but it's like it's not a thing. It's nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so where would you put this one? Your opinion?
D.
D?
Because
I
to me, it doesn't deserve to be put in with Chicago's.
Yeah, and it doesn't deserve to be with Calgary's either.
Right.
It's C. I would agree. I think in my original one I had this in at the C level, but I think D actually is closer to where I would have it.
Excellent.
Okay, now we get the reversed version of the Columbus Blue Jackets' first ever third jersey, having the black base with the or the blue shoulders rather than the black shoulders and blue base. They also chose a more vibrant blue than what they had previously. Liz, thoughts?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Okay.
No.
So when this one
Won't
first
lose sleep either way over it. I just don't want it very top, very bottom, but like,
for sure. For me, when this one leaked ahead of time and everyone lost their minds on it, I think that it's not as ugly as everyone makes it out to be. I actually think the blue and the black contrast nicely, but they
Mhm.
lose a ton of points for using the exact same logo and not
Yeah.
using the like stinger bug guy
Yeah.
on the jersey. Like that is a logo they haven't used him in a main logo, and it would totally fit this because this is a very '90s style a reverse retro crop. So like I think that would have fit really well in this crop, and so they lose a lot of points for that one. Where do you have this one?
Uh, B, C. I
I
don't
think
care.
I think
C.
C fits better for me. Yeah, above or
Yeah,
below
based on where
Calgary.
we put other stuff. Like it better than Calgary's.
You like it more than Calgary's?
Yeah, I think so. But
I think I like Calgary's more personally, but I will put
okay, that's
it.
fine. I'm cool with it.
You're cool with that? Okay.
I'm
All
looking at
right.
my old rankings and yeah, but
For sure. Okay. Detroit. We get
bad.
the lines. Bad. I will say. Well, this one we don't need to stay on long. I'll say this one gets some points from me for, because I used to play with the jersey this one's based off of in NHL. But otherwise, it is boring and kind of lame. I'm glad that they chose black to use finally, but it would have been cool if they actually just used it on a regular jersey.
The only
Above,
thing I like is the white, like the lettering going across and then hitting the shoulders the same stretch with the
yeah,
white numbers on the black.
yeah.
Kind of nice, but better than Chicago's by a lot. But
Hurricanes.
somehow, even though they're the same jersey, better than the Hurricanes, I think.
Cool, me too. I agree. All right, on to the
Cool.
Oilers. They rock in
Bad.
the oil drop.
So
Bad.
bad.
Okay. I also a lot of my takes have to do with potential. I loved the original version of this jersey. The orange completely ruins it. I was excited to see it. The orange completely botches it. Liz, where do you have it? We gotta roll through these quicker, I think.
It was my F tier. I had it in F tier. I don't like it at all.
Ooh, I don't think I'd have it in F. I had it in
Higher
B.
than D.
I had it in B. But
Go higher than D.
I'll give it to you on the no higher than D, above or below Colorado's.
You can choose because I chose the tier.
Okay, I'll put it above.
Yeah, I
Okay.
hate it.
Powder blue for Florida. What's your take?
Okay, so I need to give a shout out to my friend Mike. He's MB on hockey on TikTok. And he did his jersey rankings, and the way he spoke about this jersey honestly kind of changed my outlook. At first, I was like kind of like mid about it. I was like, I didn't really feel too strongly about it. But then he was talking about, he's like, Florida's not really a hockey market. This jersey is like not really a hockey jersey. It's great, fits the team, love it. And I thought that was a really interesting take, and I kind of agree. It's a weird jersey, but I like it. I think it's kind of
This
cool.
this is an easy S tier. This is the best jersey by
I
far.
could put an S tier for sure. I like it. I think it's
This
really cool.
It's so nice. I love this logo. I'm so glad they used it. It was always on the shoulder for a while, and then the powder blue, mwah, perfect. Looks so good. This jersey
The one
makes.
thing I would just scrap with over this one, get you finished, and then I'll.
Well, I was just say this jersey just makes me want to have a Corona and sit on the beach and just hang out and soak in the sun. But anyway, sorry, what were you gonna say?
It's a great jersey. It fits the vibe. And I was just gonna say, my one beef with this is I also think that the NHL. So like, I don't know with reverse retros if you're trying to, make your team more marketable, if you're trying to appeal to your current fans by giving them something new or what. I don't know what the goal is, but
Money. Sell
I have
jerseys.
more beef with teams whose jerseys, like if you're a very casual fan, like if I was not a huge hockey person, I knew like most of the teams, whatever. If I looked at this jersey, I would have no idea that it was connected to the Carolina or to, pardon me, the Florida Panthers in any way. The colors aren't super similar. The logo isn't super similar. Like I wouldn't know necessarily if I didn't know
It's
hockey.
got a
Which
palm tree
so
on it though.
I know, but maybe that could be like San Diego or something. Like who knows? It
Yeah,
could be
noted
anywhere.
San Diego. What? Sorry, what is the San Diego? San Diego's NHL
I
team.
know. There are palm trees in Anaheim and, you know,
Fair, but
all of
I
those
I get what
things.
you mean. But
But
it
you know
also
what I
does
mean?
it does. But I mean, it also does kind of have the coloring, and also they used to have like powder blue on some of their old third jerseys. So like
But that's what
I
you're
think it
going with.
fits.
They used to on the old ones every now and then. It's like not everyone's gonna necessarily know that. Like if it's so far off of their current logo or current colors, I don't love it for this purpose. But that's just a personal thing.
All right, fair enough. Um, all right. So, oh, I just realized we skipped over some. Okay, these aren't in exact order. But whatever.
Oh well, who
I
cares?
noticed that we skipped over Dallas. For D. So, Dallas. What was your opinion on the Stars jersey?
Kind of like it. I'm pretty mid on it.
Yeah,
Not strong opinions.
I think it loses points for not doing the like star shape with the gold that they used to have. Like those jerseys, the old like gold with or sorry, the green with the gold and like the star kind of like what's it called? Striping like bottom, I don't know, piping, I guess you call it. Beautiful jerseys. And they tried to do it last reverse retro, but then they just made it almost an entirely white and silver jersey, so you couldn't really see it. This one, I am glad they went back to the old Stars logo, but It does lose a lot of points for not doing the old piping. I get this, but I do like the black and the green together. I think the white is a
It
little.
gets bonus points for me for not being neon.
Yeah, true. Where would you put this one?
Wherever you want to put it.
Yeah, no, I would say this one is like a B. I would say, like, I would say
Yeah,
that this
B.
is
I'm cool
maybe
with that.
maybe top of C. Like, I feel like it kind of fits in with the Columbus, or not Colorado, Calgary.
Sure.
I would say this is a B. We can
Bitter.
revise in the
Bitter.
future. Um, all right, L.A. Kings. Liz, go off.
Good.
I know you love this one.
Fantastic. Love, love, love. I love the purple. I love the yellow. The bottom, is that piping? Is that what we call it? The bottom
I
of the
think
jersey
so.
is meh. And the only reason this doesn't get number one for me is because it's not as good as their last one, because their last one was number one for me. So good. Love it. Great jersey. I'd
Yeah,
put it S tier.
clean, absolutely great. I think I had this one personally in A, but also I think that this can fit into S if you really want to. It's beautiful. I don't love white jerseys personally, but I think that this one's fantastic. I'm cool with giving this S, and I'm putting it behind Florida's if that's cool with you.
Fair.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. All right. Hope you're hungry for some Subway. We got the Minnesota North Stars kind of vibe where it's just like the green version of what they did last time. What do you think?
Yeah, my beef with this one is exactly what you just said. It's so lazy. It's the exact same as their last one with the colors flipped. If I was a Minnesota fan, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah.
Don't love it for that purpose.
Yeah, I know some Minnesota fans are really hyped on it because they loved the last jersey, but I think that it works a lot better as a white jersey, rather than the green version of it. Um,
I
but
agree.
but I do think it is in general a good jersey, so I think that it's like a B. I would say.
Okay.
What would you say? What would you say it's at? Would you say lower?
Mm, yeah, I would put it C.
Okay. All right. I think in that case, then the Dallas Stars one needs to come down because I think that this is better than the Stars one.
Okay.
Okay. So
I had
Stars.
them in the same tier when I ranked them, so.
Okay, that's fair. All right. So Stars and Wild in C. All right. Montreal kind of paying homage to the Expos with the powder blue as well. What do you think?
I like it a lot. I think it's a great jersey.
I think it's really good. It's not as good as the Florida one, but it is nice to see them kind of paying homage to the Expos. I wish they had a little bit more of the kind of Expos red color in it, but also
I
it
wish
is.
there was more red on the jersey. I agree. The
Yeah,
logo kind of looks isolated on there.
I think that this one's like a B in my opinion. But if
Sure.
you want to fight to put it up in A, what do you think?
I can leave it in a B. I'm okay with that.
Okay, I know that you would put it behind the Anaheim jersey. Is that correct?
Yes.
And would you put it ahead or behind the Buffalo jersey?
Behind.
Behind? Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Nashville Predators. They bring back the mustard cat, but they put it on on their current kind of gold jersey. I'll give my take first. I love the mustard cat. He's crazy, but I wanted to see them use their kind of navy blue. I'm sick of seeing them in yellow. We've seen them in yellow for so long now. I want them to go back to their, or at least use navy blue in like how they used to have it in their kind of inaugural early jerseys. I think that it would have looked a lot better on that, but this one I guess is fine. I think there's also a lot of with the bottom. There's a lot of yellow and like nothing to kind of like no piping basically, nothing to fill up that space. Yeah, what do you think?
If you're gonna go with a lot of a color, yellow is not my choice for that.
Yeah,
I also think that Nashville's like navy jerseys with the light gray go crazy. Like those are
yeah,
super
those are
nice.
super nice.
So I agree with that, but I do like the logo and I like the jersey generally speaking. I think it's a hit. Like I think it's they passed the test on this one.
For sure. Where would you put this?
A B personally.
I think it's a C. Like I can't.
Mm,
I'm sorry, I can't put this ahead of the Minnesota jersey. Like I know that the Minnesota jersey was lazy, but it's nicer than this jersey in my opinion.
yeah, I guess it depends like kind of what you're like going for. Like yeah, my big thing with the Minnesota one is the laziness, not the
Uh,
look.
yeah, that's fair. You know what?
So
Actually, I can. Mm, I don't know.
I do want to fight you on this one a little bit, but
What do you?
we're
So what do you want
really
it? What
running
do
the
you?
time on this.
B.
I want it in B.
Okay. All right. Oops. Okay. New Jersey Devils. They use their current logo, but they use the Kansas City Scouts colors. Thoughts?
Find it. I think it's kind of lame. But like as far as like looking at it, it's a clean looking jersey, so like I don't mind it. I just think that there is more potential there.
Clean, boring Burger King is all I can think of. My opinion, this is a D. I think it's fine. It's a good jersey, but it's clean, but I don't think it's
I'll
nice.
give
And
it
then
a D.
you're cool with that? Okay. I
Being
had
D or clean does not give you, a pass.
fair. I
It's like
agree.
it still sucks.
Ahead of Edmonton and Colorado.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Islanders, bring back the fish sticks jersey. Thoughts? Go.
I like it. I think it's a nice jersey.
Yeah, I think it's good, but I think it misses a lot of potential. I'm really sad they took out the teal. I think they modernized it pretty well, but again, losing the teal loses a lot of points for me. And I feel like it was kind of low hanging fruit to do this. Like it was so obvious that they needed to use this jersey.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
my
I
opinion,
like the orange. Just to me, orange is such a bad color. So when you can make it work nicely, it's good. I like the orange on this one.
yeah, I agree. I think this is like a B, a solid B in my
Good.
opinion. Good, cool.
I think B.
Behind Anaheim,
Yes.
Buffalo,
Yep.
Montreal,
Ahead of Montreal for me.
ahead of Montreal, and ahead of Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. New York Rangers. They bring back Lady Liberty with with their current blue and red rather than the navy blue. Thoughts?
The logo piece, love. Think it's a good logo. Think they did it well. I don't like the sleeves, the shoulders, the piping at the bottom. I think all of that could have been reworked a little better. So I don't really know where I'd put it. I have beef with it, but I also like the logo a lot. So
That's fair. I think I think it was good, but also I think the blue is really aggressive for this jersey. Like it's just a lot of blue, and it contrasts really weird with the logo. But I think it is all around good.
yeah, it does contrast weird with the logo.
All
Love to
around,
see it like on a
yeah.
red or something would be kind of cool. But
Yeah, I think this one will look really good with the full unis. I would be cool with putting
yes,
this in like in B. What do you think?
B sounds great.
Okay. Tell me where to stop. Anaheim, Buffalo,
Worse.
Islanders,
Worse.
Montreal,
Worse.
Nashville.
Better.
I agree. That's exactly where I would have put it. Okay.
Excellent.
Ottawa Senators. Black. They use the 2D logo, and then they use the weird striping from some of their older jerseys. I personally love this jersey. I saw a lot of people disliking it. I think this one is a hit. This one is beautiful.
Don't love it.
I love the font. I love on the like the numbers and
Hate the font.
oh, it's so nice. Like this one
Yeah.
is like I would say like a solid A for me. Um
Oh God.
I really like this jersey. I like the black. I wish they did something, if they used the old logo it'd be kind of interesting, like the 3D Sen. But I think with the 2D logo, I think this one pops really well. But also it
Yeah,
is
I
kind
don't
of
like the red striping and the font. I think is going to be harder to read when the players are on the ice. Like
oh, I love it. I have one of these out
I have
as
different beef with it.
that's fair. Where would you put it?
I would put it in like a D. So if you think it's an A, I can compromise on a B for you,
Thank you. And I assume
and you put it wherever you want in there.
okay. It's top of B.
No.
No. Okay, I'll put Anaheim's ahead
What's
for
top
you.
of B right now?
Anna.
Yes,
It
thank
was,
God. Okay.
and then, but it's definitely ahead of the Buffalo one. Okay,
Okay.
Flyers. One thing I'll say, Cooperalls,
Yeah.
very hype. That's the only good thing about this jersey. Otherwise, boring, shitty, don't like it. Your thoughts?
Agreed. Boring. Don't like it. Like I think it's the kind of thing where it's like, again, if I was a casual hockey fan, I'd look at it and be like, "Isn't that the regular jersey right now?"
Yeah.
Like, lame. Don't like it.
And
The
I don't like
Cooperalls, you're
I
right.
don't like the way that
Hits are
like
gonna bang.
this. Yeah, true. The I don't like the way that the I don't know how to describe it. Like the sleeves and like the color goes up. Like that was one of the things I always hated about the old Philly
Right,
jerseys.
like curls. Yeah.
Yeah, bad. I would say D, like above Detroit Canes and
Sure.
Chicago, but
D is good.
Definitely worse than like the other ones there. Um, all right, Pittsburgh Penguins bring back the Robo Penguin. This jersey for me is an S. I fucking love this
This
jersey.
is an S tier jersey. I agree.
Absolutely. Okay.
Love it.
So nice. I wish we could see the fade.
Numbers I don't love, but
It's
the rest of the jersey is so nice. The
it's
logo
fine.
rocks. It's a great jersey.
This could be their regular jersey, and I would be so happy. Um, okay,
Agreed.
as far as S goes,
Yellow is better than the tan.
true, yeah. Would you say that this is above or below the Florida and Kings jerseys?
I say it's below. The Kings jersey is just so good.
Okay, I'll put it there. That's fine. All right, San Jose Sharks. They bring back the California Golden Seals, but they do it in a white jersey. And since you're the white fan, I'll let you speak first.
Don't put this on me. I hate this jersey. I hate this jersey so much. And again, this is the kind of thing where I was saying I'm not a good jersey person because I know California Golden Seals, whatever. The font looks like Sobeys. It's such an empty looking jersey. I hate it. I think it's such an awful jersey.
I think the idea was good. The execution was awful. If you're doing this jersey, they should have done it with the full teal look. Sure, it'll look better
Agreed.
if they do like white gloves and white skates. I think it'll look cool. But this is just
Mhm.
it's just boring. Like, and also like I grew up playing on a team that used the Seals as its like moniker. We used like California or not. We used Carolina colors, but it had the Seals logo. So it's giving me a weird deja vu moment. But also like it's just boring. Like I like what they're going for, but it's just like the execution's poor. I would say this
It's
is
just such
like
a bad jersey.
yeah. I would say this is in D. What
Would you
would
put an F just for me?
F? I can put it F, but we'll put it as the top F.
Top of F is fine. I just hate it.
I think this is better than the Philly jersey though.
Mm,
What do you think?
I think it's better. I think it's worse than all of them. So I guess what I say doesn't really matter.
No, that's fine. Okay, we can put F. All right, Seattle Kraken released their first third jersey. They kind of pay a little bit of homage to one of the older Seattle teams, but I can't remember which one it is. Liz, what is your thoughts on this?
I like it. I think it's nice. You know, they don't have a lot to work with not having, deep, rich team history or anything. I think it's kind of a cool. I also like their colors and I like their logo. I would have loved to have seen them use their alternate shoulder patch logo. But that being said, I think it's a nice jersey. Like, I would buy that jersey. Like, I would wear that jersey if I was looking for something nice.
For sure. I think it's done well, and since it's their first third jersey, like they might just keep this even after the reverse retro program. So I think that is cool and well done. I like the teal. I would say it's like a solid middle of the pack jersey, like a B, I would say.
Sure.
What do you
End
think?
of B.
End of B? Sure.
B.
Above or below Nashville though?
Below.
Okay, fine. All right, St. Louis Blues. They use an old unreleased version of their logo that they originally thought up. They put it onto the yellow coloring. The one thing I will say that is a plus that I liked over the Nashville jersey because they're both yellow. They figured out how to use the spacing in the bottom, but I despise the logo. It's awful. The music note looks weird. And again, I don't like word mark jerseys. If a good chunk of it is a word mark, which this one is, it's ugly and it's yellow. So I don't like this one.
It's a terrible jersey. I hate it too.
Yeah, cool. All right, where are you putting it?
E or F.
I think bottom of D. I think at least it has
Bottom of D is perfect.
cool, perfect. Okay, and then probably the most interesting. So bad it's good. The Tampa Bay Lightning bring back their '90s Storm jersey. What's your thoughts on it?
I can't get on board with so bad it's good. I stay with you for so bad and then not, but it's good because
What?
I hate this jersey. I hate it so much.
I
I just like I felt peer pressured when I was making mine to put it a bit higher. I think I hate the rain with like going across the whole thing. I hate the sleeves at the bottom. Like I don't like this jersey at all.
I love this. Did you like the original version of this jersey or no?
Not really. And like I had to look it up because again, I'm not cultured in the world of jerseys and I had to
We're
look it up and I didn't love it, but
this is like the original version of this jersey was like the jersey you always chose when you're playing NHL. If you're playing against the Lightning, so nice. I think this is like I think they biffed a little bit on the execution because it looks really weird with the white and the gray on the shoulders, but I still think
Yeah,
it's
they tried so hard to incorporate so many things, like the waves at the bottom, the sleeves being weird, the shoulders being almost the same color as the whole body, the different colored rain, the different fonts, like too much going on this jersey.
I think it could have popped with a little bit of yellow as like accent colors in the jersey,
Yeah,
but
or
like
something.
or if they made like the lightning bolt yellow. I think that the execution wasn't as good as it could have been, but I love this jersey. It
No.
is gorgeous, and I will not let you put it any lower than B. I think this is an
Okay,
A.
B is fine. I'll take a B.
I think this is an A jersey. Like this is
I'm not putting
above.
this in A. There's no
Okay,
way.
I'm putting it above the Anaheim then.
This is how I go out, hey.
Yeah, this is. Okay, then we get the Leafs jersey, which hey, it's a Leafs jersey. That's for sure.
Well,
uh
and it's giving Philadelphia. If I wasn't a hockey fan, I'd look at that and say, is that not what they're wearing right at this moment?
yeah, I think it also loses
There's like an
points.
extra white stripe on there. Okay.
It loses points for the white collar, and it also loses points because the what we all thought it was going to be was like that white jersey. I can't remember. It's like prior to the before the pajama jerseys. I don't know. I think the execution isn't as good as it could have been, and it's certainly a Leafs jersey. So I would put this like bottom of C, maybe top of D. What do you think?
Top of D works for me.
I
I
agree.
just think that there's so much potential to make something so much nicer, and they just biff it every time. Like,
That's fair.
I
Okay.
beg you to stray away from your regular royal blue or your logo just one time.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Johnny Canuck. What do we think about this one? This was like one of the first ones that leaked. What are your thoughts on this one?
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool.
I love this jersey. It's so nice. I love the use of instead of using white, using a bit of like a creamy kind of color. I think them using Johnny
Yes.
Canuck on the front has been long awaited. I actually do like the number on the front too. Like we haven't seen
Me
that in a while.
too.
Someone said it reminds them of like the Reebok Edge era when like the Sabres and like the San Jose Sharks had that on, which makes me kind of
Yeah.
upset. But I think they did it in a way where it's like they're big, it's nice, it's in your face. Like I like it. I think this is by far one of the best jerseys. I have this in S on my own personal ranking. Where do you have it?
I
Eh,
had
eh,
it in like the second, third tier on mine, but like I
We
could
can
I could put it in S. I think it's cool. Like, and I think I want to give points for, yeah, like using the logo that people want. Team fits that vibe way better than a bright white, like a stark white would. Like, I just think that there were a lot of things that they could have done very wrong with this jersey that they did not. I like the
mhm,
bottom. I like the sleeves. Like, you know what? I like it. It's good. Put it
awesome.
bottom of S.
For sure. Perfect. Okay. Then we get to Vegas Golden Knights. Again, how can you reverse retro team that's only been around for so long? I think that the colors are nice, but again, I just don't like the Jesus diagonal. I remembered it this time. I just don't like the diagonal wording. I think it's cool that it glows in the dark. That'll be a nice little touch for the warm ups and stuff. They said that this is what they if they were alive in the 90s would have they expected their jerseys to look something like, which I think actually gives credence, like gives a bit of credit to the jersey, but I also still think it's kind of boring. What's your thoughts?
I love Vegas's current jerseys. I love like when teams are have no history that they have to like incorporate in things. I feel like, I love Seattle. I love Vegas. I love the way they do a lot of these things. So I feel like, I like their incorporation of, the gold, a little bit of the red in there. I just think it's an ugly jersey. I just wish that they had done better, and I expected better from a team that has such nice stuff to begin with. Um,
I don't
don't
like the
like
gold
it.
jerseys, by the way. I think they're okay.
Oh,
They're just too
no, I
busy.
love their dark jerseys or
Oh,
black jerseys,
the
and
gray
their
ones, yeah.
white jerseys.
They're white, yeah, their white
The
jerseys are
white
nice.
jerseys are gorgeous.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think that
Like
this
the
one
dark gray with the black, I think is so nice.
Yeah, I agree. I think that this one deserves to be at like the bottom of C. I think it kind of fits in with because we have a bunch of black jerseys in C right now. It has like, and
I would
so,
say that it's the best of the lettered jerseys.
oh, absolutely, for sure, yeah. Um, I think C. Would you agree? Like, it's above the Leafs jersey for sure, right?
Yes.
Okay, and would
Yeah.
you say it's like, uh, I think it fits in like near around the Calgary jersey, right?
Yeah.
What would you say? Okay, so
I like it.
tell me if this is worse. So Minnesota,
Yep.
Dallas,
Yep.
Calgary.
I could put it anywhere in there, to be honest
I
with you.
think it's I
could
think
see it.
it's right after Calgary, before Columbus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this one, I know you told me already your take on this one, but oh my god, the Screaming Eagle returns in black and gold and blue. I absolutely love this jersey. This is in my S tier. This is easily one of my favorites. And go on, Liz. Tell me your take. Go ahead. What do you think about this one?
I don't like it.
Why
And
not?
okay, so and again, here's my thing. Like, casual hockey fan, what about this is Washington Capitals, unless you know like the intricate history of, their old jersey things, stuff like that. Like, I don't know the
It
colors.
says
I wish they
Capitals
could have
on it.
incorporated. Yeah, I know, but I also don't like that letter mark on there. Like,
And it's
I
an
think having
eagle.
the letter across the strap on the bottom, weird. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the colors. I wish they had done something a little bit different. Like, I think the shoulders look bare. I don't like this jersey. I don't like this logo to begin with, so I was mad. I knew they were gonna use it, and I was like, "Oh, please don't." And I
I'm
don't like it. I hate the letterhead across the bottom. I hate it.
I'm so upset with you. I love the font on the back. I
Oh,
love the numbers. I love the color. This is beautiful. This is like I would put this above like the Penguins jersey. I would put this above the Kings jersey.
no.
This is like honestly my third favorite
How
jersey.
dare
My
you?
second favorite being like the Pooh Bear jersey, which you already besmirched. This is I will not let this go lower than A. I'm sorry.
You could put this at top of A if you want it at top of A.
Thank you. I'm putting Pooh Bear ahead of it because screw you.
Okay. Okay.
Um, all right, and then we get to the Jets jersey. As we mentioned before, I would love to have seen red incorporated in this. It sucks that the Jets are just ignoring that red exists. Their nicest jersey has red in it. But they decided to use kind of the aviator color palette with the 90s logo. I'm super glad we got the 90s logo back. But yeah, what's your thoughts?
So I actually like this logo better than the regular like heritage one that we use regularly.
Me too.
Where it's got like I think it's really nice, and this is similar, like dead ass. I bet you whoever designed this went to the Saint Eustache hockey arena in rural Manitoba, the little French community where I went to elementary school that has 200 people that live there, and went into their arena and plucked their PB hockey jerseys off the wall and said, "Here we go," because this is exactly what they wear, which is so funny to me. So it's definitely like a sentimental attachment. I would have liked to have seen some red. That being said, I don't know where red would have fit on this particular jersey. I would have liked them to see them go a different route and include red. However, I think this jersey is super clean. I think it's sharp.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll be buying one.
yeah,
That's for sure.
definitely.
Where would you put this letter
I
wise?
would not have bought. I would not have bought reverse retro from last time they did them. So,
Yeah, yeah. I stuck my neck out and
um,
said those other ones were like were clean, but that's doesn't merit a good jersey. Again, yeah.
yeah.
Where would you put this guy?
I like it a lot. It would go probably A tier for me.
A is exactly where I have it as well. Would you put it above
Yeah.
Arizona?
No, I
Nope.
don't think so.
Okay. Then it's at the bottom of A tier. Okay. We are done now. I'm just going to run through our list. If you have any issues with it, please let me know. So we have Florida, LA, Penguins, Vancouver, Bruins, Capitals, Arizona, Winnipeg, Tampa, Anaheim, Sens, Buffalo, Islanders, Montreal, Rangers, Predators, Kraken, Minnesota, Dallas, Calgary, Vegas, Columbus, Toronto, Devils, Edmonton, Colorado, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Sharks, Detroit, Canes, Chicago.
Yeah, honestly, I vibe with that list. Like, I think it's, having Anaheim so much lower than Boston and
Okay,
Washington is paining me.
here
But
I'll make you a concession. We can bump the Anaheim into A if we can bump the Tampa one up into A.
yes.
Is that fair? Would you take
Yeah,
that?
I'll take it. I'll
Okay.
take it. Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
cool. Okay. All right, then that because we had a pretty big B tier. Now I think this fits a lot nicer. You know what? I think all around this is a pretty good list in my opinion. I
I've
think
seen worse.
there are some really weird mixes, but I think that this works.